Hi, I'm Elle, and the first time I came out was in the car. I was kind of just like, Mom, I think I like this girl. It's kind of how I came out for the first time. And she's just kind of like, okay, but that's just because I'm a lesbian. Coming out is one of the harder things to do just because you don't know how someone's going to react. You can think one thing for a person may react in a totally different way. The not knowing things makes it really hard. For support, I leaned a lot on my friends. I went to counseling a little bit just because of how a lot of things panned out. I leaned a lot on my mom. My mom's very supportive and she's very good at helping to calm me down in rough situations. I also leaned a lot on myself. I think there was a lot of inner strength that was needed for that, and I know I grew a lot as a person when I came out to people. I think one of the biggest influences was like Ellen DeGeneres. It's very crazy to see how she was out there. That was a big influence, but then eventually I didn't come out to my dad till last year. So at that point I was very involved in the LGBTQ+ community. You got to see different situations and how different people handled it. I like to say I was prepared for the worst, but that's a different story. I'd like to think that the internet helps to prepare you for anything that can happen in that situation. I think the internet is a very valuable resource when it comes to coming out, because one way you can get it out to a vast majority of people and get it done with for everyone at like one point in time if you wanted to post it somewhere. Or it's also just a really strong support system. So I think the benefit has positives and negatives to using it, but I think there's a lot to it that's really helpful for coming out. I think a lot of benefits were the fact that now I wasn't hiding things from people. And I think when someone's in the closet, it's really hard for you to be completely honest with people because they're going on the assumption that you're straight. And so that's a difficult thing emotionally to sit there and say, well, I mean, I don't have a boyfriend. Like, the benefits were coming out were definitely that I was able to be honest with people. Yeah, honesty is one of the bigger benefits of coming out. It's just an easier situation to be honest in. I think parents really just need to be more understanding. If a parent doesn't understand their child is going to go through a lot of stress, and there's going to be a lot of tension in the home environment. I think that a parent being supportive of their child is something that's necessary to keep their child thriving, because an unsupportive parent can lead to a stressed child, and stressed as many things to a child that a child doesn't need. The bar needs to be raised. If you don't feel like your surroundings would be safe for that, then there are definitely people in your life that you need to find that are gonna support you, because you're gonna have to come out at some point, and it's better to tell someone than someone either walk in on someone or hear about it later through someone else. Having someone else out you is a lot more dangerous than you saying it yourself. One, be careful with who you come out to. Number two, I would say make sure you have a support system in place after that first coming out before you start getting to the difficult coming outs. Just our generation is a lot more understanding. As our generation becomes adults in this world, the world's going to become a lot more understanding. And our generation is more understanding than the last one, and our kids are going to be more understanding than us. I still have issues with being completely out to my entire family. Everyone in my family still has that conservative mindset on my dad's side. My mom's side's a little bit more open because my grandpa's gay and my mom's gay. So there's a lot of things that are going to happen and you're going to face. So I think our views on a lot of things need to change before people feel more comfortable coming out. Not just kids, but just people in general. That's my view on coming out. Thanks for listening. This is Elle, signing off. Bye.
Twisted.